Hello, welcome to Color Me Whimsy. My name is Robin. Today we're going to do a Pastel Halloween color tag. I was tagged by Tammy Colors Too. So if you don't know her, check out her channel. I'll have a link in the description. So what we're going to do is color a Halloween picture in pastel colors only. Any medium is fine, and answer 15 questions. And I have picked out this picture here. Pretty simple. I'll zoom you in a little bit. And I have all my Ohuhu markers in pastel colors. I have those all picked out so that this can go a little smoother. And the first question is, what is your very favorite candy? So I like a lot of candy, a lot of different kinds of candy, so it's really hard to pick just one. I don't really care for plain chocolate. I love chocolate with anything that has nuts or has something in it, caramel, anything like that. So I like Snickers, Kit Kat, M&M's, Tootsie Rolls, Payday. List goes on and on. So that's a really hard one for me to do. The next one is, what is your most favorite memory of Halloween when you were a kid? Okay, I think my most, well, I actually have two. The first one is the last year I went trick-or-treating. It was kind of a special time because it was going to be the last time I was going to dress up, and you know, didn't really have any money for costume, so I dressed up as a bum, put a pillow under a shirt, you know, that kind of thing, and went trick-or-treating. Had a really good time with my friend, and so I mean, that's probably one of the best memories that I can remember from Halloween. The second one was at one time when I was very, very young. I don't know how old I was, but I was very, very young, and we had a church Halloween party, and they had where you could bob for apples. And I remember doing that, and that was a lot of fun, but excuse me. Nowadays, you would not see that at a party at all. Not one bit. And especially now with COVID. So, but yeah, I think if kids could do that this day and age, I think that they would have a lot of fun doing that. Third question is, what is your tradition for Halloween if you don't go trick-or-treating or hand out candy? So I don't really have a tradition, and we don't hand out candy because there's not really any young kids in our neighborhood, and there's not very many houses either. But we do buy candy for when the grandkids come to our house in their costumes. So that's a lot of fun to see them every year, you know, dressed up in their cute little costumes. And then fourth, for those who have kids, did you dress them up for Halloween on their first Halloween? If so, what was it? Okay, my oldest son is 30. Excuse me. So I do not remember his first Halloween. And back then, you know, you didn't have digital cameras and Facebook and all that, so you had to go by your memory, and I have memory of Dory, so I can't remember something from a couple hours ago. And let's see, we're on number 5. For those that have pets, did you dress them up for the holiday? That would be no. I don't think I've ever dressed a pet up that I can recall anyway. Not my thing, I guess. Number 6, which spooky pet would you choose? Black cat, owl, bat, rat, or wolf? I'd have to say wolf because that's one of my favorite things. I love, you know, seeing pictures or even diamond paintings with, like, it's got the wolf and the moon or some kind of Native American stuff. I love that kind of stuff. So I definitely would say wolf. And number 7, favorite scary video game. So I don't usually play video games, but one time I played virtual reality. It's called Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. And I played that on virtual reality with my husband and I think 2 of my sons. And that game, I mean, it scared the crap out of me because, you know, everything is just right there in your face. Every time something would jump out, it would scare the crap out of me. You're on this roller coaster, and you're shooting these targets, but at the same time you got stuff jumping out at you that's very, very scary. So that was definitely a scary time when playing video games. And we're on number 8. Gotta flip my book over. What weird, silly thing are you afraid of? Okay, I would have to say crickets. Because one time when I was really young, I was in bed and I was sleeping and something woke me up. I felt something crawling on me. And I pulled back the covers and it was a cricket in bed with me. And ever since then, I've been freaked out by crickets. Just because they're just... I mean, I know they don't hurt you or anything, but they're just so creepy looking, I think. And, I don't know, maybe it's kind of stupid to some people, but... I'm also terrified of snakes and spiders. Okay, we're on number 10. Have you ever used a Ouija board? Yes, I have. I played Ouija when I was young with one of my best friends. And that little, I think there's like a little circle thing on the board that you put your hands on. I mean, I'm going by my memory here, so I'm not really sure. But we had our hands on it, and it moved, and I always thought, you know, she moved it, because I know I didn't, so... that's the only time I could ever remember playing with a Ouija board. Number 11, tell us something creepy that has happened to you. So, just a little bit creepy. Growing up, me and my brother used to go about 2 miles. We'd walk about 2 miles from our house, and there was this bridge, and underneath it, where they connect the bridge, you know, to the ground, there was a cave there, and I can remember going in there, and it was just a tiny cave, and I remember being like so freaked out being in that small little cave. I don't remember how far back it went, but I remember being totally freaked out being in there. But I was probably pretty young. I might have been like 9 or 10. And let's see, number 12. Do you believe in spirits or ghosts? If so, tell us why you do, or if you've encountered one. One time I was at a friend's house, and we're having breakfast together, and I was cooking, and my friend went in the other room to do something, and something touched me on the shoulder, and I immediately spinned around because it kind of caught me off guard, because I knew my friend was in the other room and there was nothing there. And my friend said that it was probably her mom, because her mom had passed away. And so that's the only thing I can think of that's ever happened to me that was kind of like, you know, like that. Number 13 is, have you ever been in a real haunted house? Not a made-up one, but an honest haunted house. I have to say no on that one, because I can't ever remember having any experiences, you know. So, number 14 is, do you go to the cemetery at night? If so, have you seen things? Okay, who wants to go to a cemetery at night? Honestly. But I have been to one when I was a kid. I believe I was 13. And I went to a cemetery with some friends. And I don't remember seeing anything creepy or anything out of the ordinary. I don't know. I just think that graveyards, I mean, when you think about it, they're creepy and everything, but I really don't think there's anything that's, I don't think you're ever going to see anything happen, in my opinion anyway. So, and number 15, have you ever experimented with an EMF recorder? And I guess that's something that records ghosts. I'm not even familiar with that. But I think it'd be cool to use one to see if you can pick up something. Yeah, I don't really believe in spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. So, but I mean, you never know what you're gonna come across, you know. So, there's my page, and I have to finish this later. I'm going to do something really easy so I could talk and color at the same time. It makes it a little easier for me. But I appreciate you guys watching, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe, and I appreciate all y'all's comments and everything. And we're almost to 100 subscribers, so yay. And you know what that means. Amazon gift card for $25, so I'll have the details on that soon whenever I get to 100. So, but that's it for today. Y'all have a good day, and till next time, see you later. Bye.